almost a dissociation of like, did I actually build this?
NowHere is a series set inside a hostel, and it follows 4 backpackers who are trying to stay on holiday forever.
We made a model here in the studio for Jen. She needed the ability to construct a series of small miniature building interiors so that she could do wild and unusual camera settings that would be impossible without a huge budget digitally or without great locations.
Building miniatures made sense because the hostel is a surreal world where things change and move continuously. But how do you capture that on camera convincingly when you have a $0 budget?
The materials we're using for these miniature sets are really cheap and cheerful. It's cardboard, it's hot glue, it's tin foil, it's just stuff.
The door frames are like popsicle sticks and balsa wood, same with the wainscoting going along the bottom. The doorknobs I'm particularly proud of because those are little pieces of cardboard with like rhinestones to do the doorknob handles. The carpet's just sticky back felt from Spotlight, just stuck onto the bottom of it. And then it's mostly hand painted and then a bunch of miniature greenery put inside.
Gates.
Doors.
Opening doors.
The elevator doors was kind of awesome fun. I discovered that the things that I had on hand was 1 million cable ties, and so we had nuts and bolts and cable ties and fully articulated the things with pieces from sandwich wrap cutters and whatever to make the tracks, and it worked a treat.
The miniature itself is one thing, the paint job is another, but having a couple of people who know even just a little bit of what they're doing with lighting and smoke and cameras, it makes all the difference in the world.
For a 2 to 3 second shot of a miniature, we spent 2 to 4 hours lighting and then at least an hour and a half of practicing the camera. We decided to go with the GoPro because the miniature was simply too small to fit a big camera in, and it allowed us to actually physically get inside the miniature and pull out and things like this. The tracking shot towards the exterior of the hostel we achieved by taping 2 concrete blocks to the skateboard, and then we put our camera on top. And then we pushed it very slowly through the fake sand dunes and pulled out.
You don't need a boom crew, you don't even need a drone, you can do it with a GoPro on your hand. And that's about as low tech as you can get.
For the shot where you're falling into the lobby, I think it was a really nice choice by Jen because you really got the sense of falling into the world of the hostel, and I think that'll come through in the series.
There's something distinct about using miniatures in a world where, you know, we are sometimes more often to just jump straight into trying to do it with computers.
If you've had to fight and be clever about how you solve things because of budget, because of the nature of that, you're at your best.
I was definitely able to practice shots that I can only dream about.
Yeah, it kind of felt like I was working on a big budget film because I had a small cardboard miniature, which was really fun.
Good old-fashioned model making in films is always a real adventure. Scary adventure sometimes, but afterwards it's always, wow, how cool, I did a cool thing.